Welcome to GMAJORZFFECTS2, the second of digital effects, logo transformations, and evolving editing technology. This channel focuses on breaking down the creative, how to build modern tools, including AI, changing the way editing is done. From chaotic to structured effect, GMAJORZFFECTS2 is all about understanding the madness. If you're into experimental previews, automated editing, mabal effects, extended GMAJORZFAECTS2. Today we're taking a look at 2mabal effects, a well-known effects compilation created by Daniel Video Effects that has become a recognizable entry in the logo editing. On the surface, it looks like a rapid showcase of distortions. It actually functions more like each effect acts as a controlled variation, applying specific changes to audio pitch and timing. Structure repetition is what makes 2mabal effects, especially from a technical and AI-related standpoint. Uses. Let's walk through some of the standout effects. This is the unaltered reference version. In which case, comparison anchor, allowing viewers to see each effect. In technical reference, equivalent to 7. These effects produce aggressive pitch shifting pair. Escalation previews. Structure logo edit. Testing readability under extreme distortion. These effects resemble lines of transformations, something AI models can replicate, adjusting pitch, saturation, and motion values simultaneously. Pitch black, contrast, and darkness-based effects. Visual detail. In these cases, horror. Final phase distortion effects. This mirrors contrast suppression techniques. Uses cinematic grading and tone mapping. Leaf grading introduces visual elements. Environmental or edits. Soft visual chaos instead of harsh distortion. Motion overlay demonstrations. This type of effect aligns closely with procedural animation systems and AI-driven motion generation. Super a colorful, exaggerated timing. Parody content. Child-friendly logo edit. Style contrast after intensity. AI struggles with effect heavily on tone awareness. Underscore. Intentionally unpolished. Focus on randomness. Breaking predictable preview content. Viewer attention. This kind of effect highlights the difference between human and algorithmic graphics. How preview 2mabal connects to AI. While preview 2mabal effects is its structure mirrors how AI function today. Effect behaves like a processing stage. Transformations scale progressively. Visual chaos increases in measurable steps. Eye-powered previews like this too. Sequences. Engagement based on distortion intensity. Create new hybrid effects. In many ways, preview 2mabal is like an early blueprint for AI experimentation. Preview still matters. Compilation. Community creativity. Effect naming. Experimental editing workflows. For GMAJORZFFECTS2, it's a great example of how previews still tools and AI-based Preview 2mabal just a single logo experimentation. It removes distortion, technical decisions. Those decisions are exactly what AI is starting to automate and expand. If you're interested in where logo effects are headed, videos like this help connect the past and the future of digital. GMAJORZFX Channel Intro Expanded Field. Welcome to GMAJORZFX, the channel where technology, AI, and logo effects collide. Here, we break down iconic logo effects, experimental previews, and community-driven edits, not just showing what they look like, but how they work, why they're effective, and where modern tech and AI fit into the process. From classic G major distortions to chaotic meme-style transformations, this channel is all about understanding visual effects, not just visuals. We're into editing, digital experimentation, or the future of AI-assisted effects. Preview 2mabal effects. Full tech and effects commentary review. Let's really preview 2mabal effects, because this is not just a random effect dump. It's a framework of visual experimentation that reflects how editors think about transformation, repetition, and escalation. Preview 2mabal effects is a logo effects compilation created by Ninimo effects, and it sits firmly within the logo editing and effect preview subculture. These previews are essentially demonstrations of layered visual and audio manipulation, where a single logo or clip is run through multiple stylized transformations to showcase how dramatically it can change. What makes preview 2mabal interesting from a tech perspective is how systematic it feels. Each effect acts almost like a project module, similar to how modern editors, and even AI tools, Structure transformations into unusable blocks. Break down the key effects and their applications. Let's talk about specific effects and how they're actually used. Normal. This is your control set. Application. Used as a baseline reference, so viewers can compare how extreme later effects become. In tech terms, this is your working group before processing. Essential for showcasing transformation. G major 4/G major 7. These are pitch shifted and color altered distortions that create a surreal, off-key feel. Applications. Emphasizing chaos or intensity. Meme edits and shock humor. Testing how logos hold up under heavy audio-visual distortion. From an AI standpoint, G major effects are useful training examples for audio-visual correlation models, where sound pitch and color intensity rise together. Pitch black. A darkened, high-contrast transformation that often removes visual detail. Applications. Horror-style logo edits. Dramatic transitions. End phase effects in escalation previews. This mirrors real-world use in motion design, where contrast reduction is used to build tension. Leaf fall down major. This effect introduces motion distortion and falling visuals. Applications. Seasonal or environmental themes. Soft chaos rather than harsh distortion. Testing motion overlays on static logos. From a tech lens, this resembles procedural animation layering, something AI tools now automate using motion learning models. 2MABAL's Effect v3. A highly stylized, playful, and exaggerated effect. Applications. Parody edits. Children's logo remixes. Mood contrast after darker effects. This effect highlights how style context matters, something AI struggles with unless trained on tone-specific datasets. Oh my loazi _ This is pure meme energy, abrupt visual warping, awkward timing, and intentional randomness. Applications. Comedy-focused previews. Breaking viewer expectations. Stress testing how far an effect can go before becoming unreadable. In AI terms, this kind of effect is hard to replicate because it relies on human humor intuition, not clean rules. Relation to tech and AI. While Preview 2MABAL effects itself is human-curated, it unintentionally mirrors how AI effect pipelines work today. Each effect behaves like a node in a processing chain. Visual escalation resembles parameter ramping. Repeated transformations act like iterative model outputs. Modern AI video tools could analyze compilations like this too. Automatically suggest effect order. Predict viewer engagement based on distortion level. Generate new hybrid effects inspired by existing ones. In other words, Preview 2MABAL effects is almost a manual prototype of what AI-assisted logo editing is becoming. Why Preview 2MABAL effects matters. This compilation isn't just entertainment, it's documentation of creative experimentation. It shows how editors explore limits, how naming conventions reflect culture, how repetition and escalation drive engagement. For channels like GMAJ or ZFX, this is valuable because it bridges old-school effect previews with future AI-driven workflows. Final thoughts. Preview 2MABAL effects stands as a perfect example of how logo effects evolve when creativity meets technical structure. Whether you're an editor, a motion designer, or someone curious about how AI might one day automate or remix these transformations, this preview is packed with insight. And honestly, watching how each effect pushes the logo further and further reminds us why experimentation is still at the core of digital creativity.